So a local sheriff here says she is being threatened to be arrested.
She is. She says that for how she handled the ICE search. A New York Times report says federal immigration officials recently started saying they would criminally charge Hennepin County Sheriff Witt and a sheriff in Chicago.
Barrett Leone joining us now with those allegations. And Barrett, how the sheriff is responding.
Hey, good morning, Heather, AJ. This disagreement all centers on when Hennepin County Jail turns people over to ICE. And according to the New York Times, Hennepin County Sheriff Dawanna Witt had hand-delivered letters by the feds threatening arrest if her agency did not fully cooperate with ICE. Now, the Times reports that the letters started back in July and warned Sheriff Witt that she could face tampering charges. Back in February, during Operation Metro Surge, Witt told WCCO that Hennepin County Jail would cooperate with ICE if agents obtained a judicial warrant for an individual's arrest. The Department of Homeland Security said the letters this summer were an effort to compel sanctuary politicians to hand over dangerous criminals so they can be deported. In a post on social media, Witt shares that federal officials threatened to arrest her personally. She says there is no legal basis for witness tampering claim, and that her office is following the law. In a continued statement online, Witt says the threats won't cause her to abandon her legal responsibilities or disregard the Constitution. She says her focus will remain on protecting Hennepin County residents and keeping communities safe, adding, quote, "I will not stray from that mission in the face of intimidation." Now, Homeland Security tells us some of the worst criminal aliens were released in Minnesota because of their sanctuary policies, pointing to 6 cases involving undocumented immigrants charged or convicted with serious crimes, adding, quote, "Non-cooperative jurisdictions have a choice. Stop harboring illegal aliens and releasing them into their communities, or work with ICE to make America safe again. ICE will not be slowing down on enforcing federal law." And you might remember Sheriff Witt considered opening the door to limited work with ICE if it slowed down Operation Metro Surge. But she tells the New York Times now that she feels more confident than ever that her agency should not play a role in immigration enforcement.
Well, definitely some new details coming down this morning. Barrett, we appreciate that update. Thank you. Hennepin County Sheriff Witt says she has been threatened with arrest for not changing policy during the ICE search.
Now, she is one of 2 sheriffs that's named in a new New York Times report. It says after they declined to give information agents broad access to inmates subject to deportation. Our Barrett Leone tracking these threats here and how the sheriff handled the ICE surge last winter. Barrett?
Hey, good morning, Heather, AJ. Sheriff Dawanna Witt says that these threats will not change how her office operates. According to the New York Times, federal authorities warned and threatened Witt with letters that she could face witness tampering charges if her office did not turn over inmates sought out by immigration authorities. Now, in a post online, Witt says that Hennepin County is following Minnesota law and the Constitution, adding that there is no legal basis for that threat. This isn't the first time that the sheriff has faced pressure from the Trump administration over immigration enforcement. During last winter's Operation Metro Surge, Witt said she refused to be pressured into changing jail policy.
I am not going to make any decisions based off of people yelling at me or people trying to strong arm me. I'm going to make the decisions based off of all the information through those conversations that I'm having. If people want to say we are cooperating by upholding Minnesota law, then so be it. But I will say again, we do not do any kind of immigration enforcement. We do not collaborate on any kind of immigration enforcement.
And you just heard it there. Witt has long maintained that her office cooperates with federal authorities for criminal investigations, but not immigration enforcement unless there is a judicial warrant. And the Department of Homeland Security says that jurisdictions, quote, have a choice, adding that either way, ICE will not be slowing down with enforcing federal law.
All right. We shall see what happens there. Barrett, thank you.